Okay, in my previous video, I showed you guys how to go ahead and book out an entire pipeline without having to do the cold calls yourself. But the question still remains, Rich, how do I go ahead and put together really good cold call scripts? Because everybody is selling something different. There's so many things you can go ahead and cold call for, right? So in today's video, knowing the structure of the prompt is one thing, but you still need to go ahead and fill it up with a good knowledge base, the machine with a good knowledge base. So if you don't have a good knowledge base, well, you're stuck on doing these cold calls yourself, which is going to be less deals, less commissions, less income for you. So let's start off with going over to YouTube. I'm going to go out there and take a little quick second here to introduce myself. My name is Rich. I'm one of the co-founders here at Elevate, where we help people make a transition into tech sales. Most recently, we've been showing our salespeople how to leverage AI to 10x their income. It's been working out phenomenally, and most importantly, it's helping everybody work less while they're making more money leveraging AI, which is how things should be. So let's just say, for argument's sake, I am in the real estate business and I need to go ahead and make real estate cold calls, right? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube. You're going to need two things for this. You're going to need YouTube, which is free, and then you also need Notebook LM, which is also free. I'm going to show you how to do the free version of it. You just go to try Notebook LM, doesn't cost you anything, and you open up a notebook right here. But let's just say you're doing like real estate cold call scripts, okay? Or you have cold call scripts for, let's just say, cold call scripts. And let's just say you wanted to do car sales, right? Or solar sales, cold call scripts, right? Yeah, basically this. Or what else can you go out there and cold call? I can go out there and cold call for catering cold call scripts. You know, we actually had somebody do sell catering services, right? Whatever it is that you're cold calling, I choose real estate because it's probably the most commission based. It's probably the racket that's actually got the most people out there working for free, essentially, in my opinion, when they could be working, making a great living in tech sales. But you want to take all of these scripts, and let's just say you have, you really like this gentleman here. I don't know any of these people, by the way. Cameron, Olvera, or like, you know, Dominic cold calling in real estate. This guy, I've actually seen a lot of his YouTube content. I don't know him myself. Or you have this ultimate cold call script, you know, best script ever for cold calling. Whatever it is that you need to go ahead and cold call for, all you got to go ahead and do is you go click share, you click copy, and then you add it into, you start a new notebook right here. And let's just say we want to call this notebook cold call scripts. Okay. You just go ahead and add it right here, where I can just paste the link. I go to YouTube, and then I'll paste the YouTube, and I'll insert it. And it's going to analyze basically all of this information for me. And what I can basically do here is I can do a few things. Number one, I can, by prompting, say this, okay? I have attached several YouTube videos on how to cold call more effectively for real estate sales, and I would like your help in creating 5 different versions of the script based upon the commonalities and patterns you see across each video that each video creator as provided. Very simple. You are going to go ahead and fire off that prompt. And then now you have various versions that you can thus go back to Retail AI and add this as a knowledge base for you. So that way, when you have objections, it knows exactly what to say. And in my demo, it's like, is this call going to cost money? How long is this call? How much is this call going to cost? How long is this call going to last? What do I get from this call? All these freaking dumb questions, and all it's doing is wasting your time. It is taking energy away from your soul, and it's being sucked out of you by these emotional vampires. And you don't need that nonsense, because what you need to do is focus on printing more cash. So if it has that knowledge base, which you can keep on feeding it, now the machine is better. Something else that I also wanted to go out there and notice this. It's also very important which learning model or language model that you actually choose. And as you can see here, Claude runs for, let me just get this sign out of the way for you so you can see this better. When you sign up for this free account to even just play around with it, they'll just give you $10 to go ahead and play with it. But some of them, like GPT Real Time, this is 40 cents a minute. 40 Real Time, this is 50 cents a minute. But I use the one in terms of demos. I will use this because it's only 4.5 cents a minute. And I think it's sufficient to get my point across that this is going to be a much better use of your time versus you doing it on your own. Having said that, though, you can play with it and you'll notice the difference. You get what it is that you pay for. You want to go ahead and use Gemini 2.0 flashlight, and it's less than a cent. Like, it's less than a cent a minute. It's 0.003 cents a minute. But you will see the difference. Play around with this. Let us know. But more importantly, schedule a call with us to join our program, because we're not just showing people how to land the best tech sales jobs. We're not just showing people how to go out there and cold call better. We're not just showing people how to get promoted into positions of sales management better, but we're also showing salespeople how to leverage AI. So you don't have to spend hours. You can automate right now cold calling. You can automate lead follow-up. You can automate lead prospecting. You can automate appointment setting. All of this shit used to take you so much time working all day, all night, all weekend. You're either, if you're doing bad in sales, it's because you don't have enough time to do all this stuff. It's because you're spending too much time doing all the right things, but you're spending too much time doing those things. You can leverage AI to essentially have your own sales team work for you, just like how you're working for somebody else. And all you got to now go ahead and do is collect. But you need these skills, and you still need the core fundamentals, because if you don't know how to put together a good script, and a good salesperson knows how to put together a good script, none of this is going to be effective. With that said, my name is Rich. I'm one of the co-founders here at Elevate. Please schedule a call with us ASAP, Rocky. I would love to go out there and help you get off of the phones. I don't know if I can get you fully off the phones, but our team would like to get you off the phone as much as possible. Talk to you very soon.